What's been the hardest part for you? I know for me, like the first few weeks, you're like, oh my God,
Yes.
what is going on? I called it like the dark period.
Oh, for sure.
Was it like that
Newborn
for you?
haze.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely was. And you're just so nervous. I think I checked on her about 300 times throughout the night when we first brought her back. I'm like, is she breathing?
Right.
Is she breathing? Like, there was no sleep. Even if, he had her, I was always constantly worried.
Yeah, it's a constant worry. And then your family tells you that never stops.
No, and I fully believe it now. I'm like, you're right. Because when she wants to go to Mexico for spring break, I will be there too.
Yes, totally. Mom's always around the corner. Who's more likely to change a diaper?
Both of us.
Yeah.
But Matt's really good at it. I'd say probably him if he's there. Yeah.
What's been the biggest, what's come more instinctive to you as a mother that was like really surprising to you?
To be honest, it's been ups and downs with the breastfeeding. I think at the beginning, it was really difficult, and I definitely had my moments of I can't do this, or Googling everything online or asking anybody that I could just for advice. And now it's something that we have been able to do, so it's been kind of nice.
I totally get that. Breastfeeding was very hard in the beginning, and now it's something that I look forward to.
Right.
It's a special time that you have with your child.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the most difficult part for you?
Most difficult, I think it's what we're about to go into is the sleep training. And just leaving in general, leaving her with anybody, You're always like, I'm checking up a million times. I'm like, how is everything? Are you okay? They're like, yes, you just called 5 minutes ago. I'm like, cool. So everything's good for the last 5 minutes. Awesome. Just been constantly being on your mind.
Definitely. Who has been your biggest support system in these first few months?
I would say my group of friends, old and new. My best friend had a baby a year before me, so it was really fresh in her mind, everything that I was going through. But then even new friends that I've met on social media who was pregnant at the same time. Now we become friends. So it's a really nice blend of, old and new friends.
It's a nice community to have. You never realize that there's so many things that you need to learn and so many things that you're figuring out for yourself.
Just tips and tricks that people have learned along the way. I'm like, they're welcome.
Yeah.
So.
What's been the biggest tip or trick that you found that was really helpful?
Honestly, I really do think it's the whole messaging behind this campaign is that you don't have to be perfect. And I think that that's something that I'm just constantly reminding myself every day. Like, no one's perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You're perfect to them. And just that kind of constant reminder.
Did you struggle with going back to work?
I struggled with leaving at the beginning, and I think that happens with anybody, which is why I really wanted to speak about it when I did, because I think that, people can feel a lot of guilt or shame even sometimes when they leave for the first time. But I think it's important that I continue to do things on my own too, just like I did before her. And, when I feel great and strong, then I can be a better mom.
Yeah. How do you deal with the mom guilt?
Like I said, the more I take care of myself, I feel like the better I am for her. And so that's really what I play in my mind. If I take time to do things that better myself, in the end, it's better for the both of us.
Yeah. What kind of milestones has she hit recently?
Oh my gosh, just like the laughing bit is amazing, and her chunky thighs. Like, that's all I can think about are her chunky thighs. And I was always hoping, I'm like, I just want her to get that invisible elastic band, where it looks like they're wearing it. And I'm like, oh, just those wrists. So that's the milestone. And now her laughing.
Yeah, that's
so
the best
amazing.
Part. You're like, when you can do anything and then
anything,
you start laughing.
and yeah.
What's been your biggest mom fail so far?
I don't know if I'd call it a mom fail. Maybe mom learning curve.
Okay.
I guess honestly, it really is the whole sleep thing, because I'm not really on a schedule. But to me, I'm not even looking at it as a fail or anything. It's just that's how we're doing it right now, and it's working for us.
Yeah.
Some of my friends are really on a schedule, and it works for them. But for us, it's kind of just going with the flow.
Kind of how? No, please. That's
she
exactly
stays up with us.
I
Like, what time did she go to bed? I'm like, when I did last night at 12:30.
That's exactly how I am. We were not on the schedule until a week ago, and I'm 9 months in.
Okay,
so
good.
Worry.
So I have some time.
You have
Amazing.
some time. Don't even worry about it. How are your and Matt's parenting styles different so far?
They're actually pretty similar.
Okay.
They're pretty similar, yeah. I mean, his one rule, and she can't even really have it right now, is just no sugar for him. Like, that's his thing. He's like, I had no sugar, no sugar for her, and I'm like, we'll see how long that lasts. So, but no, we're pretty similar when it comes to our parenting.
Has it changed your relationship at all?
Yes, definitely. I mean, she's in our bed a lot more in the morning for snuggle time, but it's just made everything better. I mean, I love him so much more for giving me her, and I think same for him. So Yeah, you look at them differently, but I think it's even better.
Definitely. Have you guys gotten a chance to enjoy date nights and things like that? Make time for yourselves?
Yes, and I think that that's super important. You know, making sure the foundation is super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, we continue to do date nights, and you know, but we also just enjoy now being home because it's such a wonderful phase. They're all amazing phases. It just goes by so quickly. So we're like,
You got to soak it all in.
soak it all up. Exactly.
Yeah. I know. How do you deal? Being a mom is hard enough, but being a mom in the public eye, I'm sure, is even tougher. How do you deal with those mom shamers? Because you know that they're always out.
They are, but I think, I mean, really just kind of turning a blind eye to it. Like, the most important thing to me is my family and Atlas and how she views me. And if I'm doing my best, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
And I'm not really going to worry about what other people are saying. The same thing was if they thought things about me before, or even prior to having a child. You know, you're never going to have everybody who loves you or thinks you're doing everything right, and that's okay, as long as you're doing the best, and you feel good about the choices you're making. That's all you can do.
You got to tune out the noise,
Tune
right?
it out.
Definitely. You were very open about suffering from prepartum early on in your pregnancy. Did you suffer from postpartum at all? And any advice for people that are going through it?
Yeah, I feel like definitely having the support system around you, because I think, you know, especially having a newborn, you're going up and down with your emotions and dealing with all new things that I've never had to deal with before. And, you know, it's all the unknown is what I call it. And so having a good group of friends and people around you who have either been through it or can just be, you know, an ear to listen to all of your your thoughts and stories of what's been going on. But, you know, I have a really, really good support team. And so I've been really fortunate with that.
Good. Itching for baby number 2 already?
Not yet.
You're like, ask me in a couple of years.
Couple years.
Couple years.
Maybe,
couple years.
Right now, I'm loving just having the one right now, and I want to enjoy her for a little bit, and we'll see what happens.
And then really quickly, how did you get your body back?
Oh my
'cause
gosh.
You look absolutely amazing.
Thank you. I have an amazing group of trainers and friends and lymphatic masseuse, all of that. But I mean, I was somebody who was an avid gymaholic person before. I absolutely love working out. I love feeling strong. And that was my main priority after having Atlas, when the timing was appropriate, to go back and just be in the gym. I just love the environment, and I have a lot of friends that I train with. So, yeah.
It's a nice hour to yourself too,
Exactly.
right? Yeah,
Exactly.
Definitely. And you just teamed up with Pampers for their Share the Love campaign, which I love. Because as being a new mom, it's all about supporting each other.
Absolutely.
And that commercial made me cry.
It made me cry too, and all my friends were like, "Why'd you have to post that? Oh my gosh!" No, it was such a great video, but it's definitely something that I'm trying to do myself.
Yeah.
Is actually flip the switch and look at myself, my parenting, as my daughter does. Which, you know, they look at us like we're superheroes.
No, definitely.